Good morning students, myself Shravanti. Welcome to today's science class. How are you all? I hope you all are fine and safe at home. And in the previous class we already started our second chapter, nutrition in animals. In that few topics we already completed and remaining topics we are going to discuss today. We started human digestive system. Digestive system is having different digestive organs and the glands together, and this digestive system helps in the digestion of nutrients and absorption of nutrients. And in this digestive system we already completed two organs, that are buccal cavity and esophagus. Buccal cavity, where we used to grind the food with the help of teeth, and the muscular tongue helps to mix the food with the saliva. And in buccal cavity we are having salivary glands beneath the tongue which releases saliva. It helps in the digestion of carbohydrates, and it breaks down the complex carbohydrate molecules into simple sugars, and after that, after grinding and mixing, it enters into stomach through the esophagus. Esophagus is nothing but food pipe, and it helps in the movement of food to reach stomach, and the muscles which are there inside the esophagus helps for the movement. And after reaching to the stomach, here we can see three glands which releases their juices into the stomach. When the food enters into the stomach, it releases from first digestive acids, and which helps in the killing of bacteria and microorganisms which enters to the food. And liver we can see here, and liver is the largest gland in human body. It releases bile juices which stores in gallbladder, and these bile juices releases into the stomach through the gallbladder, and they helps in the digestion of proteins. And pancreas, you can see backside of the stomach, it helps in releasing pancreatic juices which helps to digest the fats. But in stomach, fats digest partially, not completely. And after digesting, now the food enters into the small intestine. Small intestine is the largest organ in human digestive system. When the food enters into the small intestine, here the complete digestion of food takes place. Fats also digest completely. And after complete digestion, now the next process is absorption of nutrients from the food. The walls of small intestines contains a finger-like projections which you can see here called villi, which helps in the absorption of nutrients from food. They increase the area of absorption, and after the absorption, these nutrients reach to every part of our body through the blood. This is nothing but assimilation. And after absorbing the nutrients and everything from the food, the waste enters into the large intestine. If any nutrients left in that food, large intestine absorbs, and it absorbs water from the remaining food, and now the waste is released into the rectum. Rectum is a wide pack-like structure where the wastage used to store, and when this rectum fills with the waste, it releases this wastage outside through the anus. Our digestive system started with buccal cavity and ends with the anus, and digestion takes place in this digestive system, and absorption, assimilation takes place in this, and removing the waste is known as egestion. Removing the waste is known as egestion. So this is about human digestive system. Practice human digestive system diagram and read the chapter once. Okay, thank you. Have a nice day. Bye.